We always come back to the twist. What can you do different? What can you do different instead of being like Mark with just a will? The twist is if Richard had set up a trust, it could have been all avoided. The properties, the properties wouldn't have just dragged through probate. The trust could have laid out explicitly how assets would have been handled, managed by the trustees. No arguing, no court battles, no broken family ties. Instead of tearing his family apart, the trust could have kept them together. Instead of tearing his family apart, the trust could have kept them together. There's certain conditions that you can put in a trust that you can't put in a will. You could set boundaries and guidelines and principles that should be living in your family forever. There's a lesson here. There's a lesson everywhere, right?
What's the lesson?
The lesson
Let me learn.
is most people think my family would never fight over money. But grief and money change people. A will doesn't prevent conflict. It invites it.
Guys, this knowledge has been around for generations. Ray was mentioning before, are you thinking 200 years ahead? We talk about the Bible verse 13:22, which a good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. And a lot of people do follow that. And I want to empower and inspire you to follow that as well. Because how great will it be for you to leave something behind for your kids, not think about yourself and the greediness that you say, I want everything for myself. Do you feel that, Ray? Do you feel that a lot of people just think like, I want to get all this money and I want to do everything for my benefit?
That's why you failed.
Yes.
The reason why you're broke is because you haven't figured out OPM. You haven't understood that you're stronger together. You haven't got it yet. You haven't got the fact that you work better as a family unit and attacking your problems together than separate.
OPM.
If we start a business together and we combine our assets together, then it's in my best interest to make sure that you're okay because we work as it together. But if you're over here working for another employer and my other family member is working for another employer and we have separate families and we have separate things going on, of course I don't care. Of course. You're surrounded by a different environment. You haven't put your family into a position
No?
to want to work together.
You ready for that Bible verse, Ray?
If a house is divided against itself, then that house cannot stand. If it's divided against itself, then the house cannot stand.
You know, I could dive in a little bit deep on that verse, right? I had something that I wanted to share, but now I'm going to share this based on that, what Ray just said, because this is very important. Repeat it again, Ray, one more time. A house
that is divided against itself, it cannot stand.
So picture this. Every single day, a house is divided. A household, a family is divided, right? The moment you're born, your brother, your sister, your parents, you start growing up, you start going to school, the house starts getting divided, right? Because people's faith starts deviating from their path, what is important to them, their family, their friends, their relationship, their responsibilities. It starts deviating because this world is pulling us away from God, right? Ray was explaining how the house divided is no good. And I mentioned how a unity is what you need on this new generation. Do not split up. And when it comes to that, we always have to approach a higher power, approach the divine. And with Matthew 7:7, that's specifically what it teaches us to reach out on that divinity, right? It asks us to ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find it. Knock and the door will open to you. But who are you asking? Are you asking the right people? Are you knocking at the right doors? Right? Are you seeking opportunities, or are you standing still? That prayer must be powerful and important to you. It can't just be bland out in the universe. Make your 200 goal, like Ray was saying, because that's how you want to be planning. Even Elon Musk is thinking already after his death, he's going to go to Mars, he's going to do that. Think ahead. Benefit people years from now. That's what you guys want to do and inspire to build generational wealth, not only as a tangible asset, but generational wealth here inside the kingdom of God.
So today I want to let you guys know about two brothers, two, not one, but two, David and Mark. Their father, Richard, was a hardworking man, but you know, he built more like, what would you say, small real estate portfolio, 3 rental properties and the family home, that type of stuff, right?
Investment portfolio.
So their father, Richard, was a hardworking man. I need you guys to sit that in real quick. He was a hardworking man who built a small real estate portfolio, 3 rentals, properties, and a family home. Richard thought he had it done the right thing. He wrote out a will. Let's think about this consistent story that we keep telling. People think it's the end all be all at the will, but that's just the beginning. That is not the all of the story. That is not the whole story. That is not all the things that you need to do to make sure your assets are taken care of for you and your family. So he left instructions and assumed his sons would work it out peacefully. Some family members don't get along, right? Some family members, some brothers, they don't love each other as they should.
When money is in the middle,
a lot of things can get involved. It can get messy.